G'day folks, how you going? Sky Pilot here, welcome to my channel. No, it's not the Flywoo Explorer. I'm still exploring that one. This is the Eachine Shadow Fiend. GPS equipped Eachine's long range answer to the long range FPV battle that's going on at the moment. Got a 4S850 on the roof. I'm going to take it down the hill there and see how far the 300 milliwatts of a VTX will carry us. TBS crossfire, GPS rescue should you want to enable that. Hopefully we won't need it today. There is a provision to mount some HD camera equipment on the front. However, I'm just going to use my Sky Zone goggles for my DVR footage and we'll see how that goes. I have recently just done an unboxing of this unit, so check that out on the screen up there. And also there's some other videos of some other long range drones, the Flywoo Explorer, etc. So be sure to check them out. A little bit of wind here, shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let's take her up and let's see how she flies. Radio master's fired up, crossfire's fired up. Quick line of sight first guys, and then we'll head down the hill. I have taken the liberty of putting some little rubber feet on just to keep it away from anything that could get too close to the props, etc. So like I said guys, just a quick line of sight first. Make sure everything is as it should be. Yeah, she sounds pretty smooth. Handles the wind okay. Ooh, very decent. It's nice and smooth guys. Very smooth indeed. Looks good. Let's put the goggles on. Go for a scoot. Okay, goggles recording, take off. I know I don't have satellites, I have set this up so I can fly without satellites, without a satellite fix, so I need to be careful if I lose it. I am not going to be able to find it without doing a walk and guess, as my GPS will not be on. I have a patch antenna on my goggles at the moment, so it is going to be fairly directional. I need to be careful how far I go, as I'm not too sure with the trees here. We're going to have much luck with our flight distance. Okay, that's my first sign of turning around. I'm right over there by that, yes, by the phone tower. Not ideal, but it is a nice spot to fly around here. I think the higher up I get, the better my VTX will be, so I might just get a little bit of altitude. I shall make sure I look over where I'm going, and I shall very slowly. Pity the GPS isn't on. Well, I haven't found any satellites. I'd like to know how far I've gone, but it's a good couple of 100 meters that is. Now we're breaking up, so that's going to be it guys. I know for a fact that it's not an ideal place to fly around here because of that whopping great tower there. However, where I normally fly is fairly busy, so I can't go anywhere near it. But I really want to get this crux out and have a fly around, because it is a ripper little unit. Okay, let's just do a nice flyby here, shall we? Beautiful. Of course, the DJI Vista unit really complements this type of quad, because you don't get that signal breakup and you can fly for miles. So that would be the ideal choice of setup if you're going to get this quad. However, if you're limited by funds, then the analog version is certainly a better way to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this patch off. I'll just bring it back home. I'm going to take the patch off and put my Foxeer on. Probably not the best way to land, but there's a real ACC patch. Works really well out in the open. I'm going to stick on the old faithful Foxeer Echo, see if that's any better than the real ACC. So what I'm going to do now is a range test and compare my patch with the Foxeer 5.8 gig right hand circular polarized Echo. I've always said this is a really good antenna, and I'm hopefully going to prove myself correct here today, and I'm going to fly pretty much exactly where I've flown just a little while ago, and I'm going to compare the VTX, and we're going to see which one the Eachine Fiend likes the best. So without any more chit chat, let's take to the sky. And again guys, I do apologise, I don't have the GPS running on here, so I do not know the exact distance, but it will be flashing on the screen nonetheless, so don't be too concerned. And for a more exacting distance, I might just fly my Flywoo, which I have here. Bit of breakup. My Flywoo, which has the GPS configured correctly, and I might just see exactly how far we travel. So that video will come up after this one, and you can also do a direct comparison between the Eachine Shadow Fiend and the Flywoo Explorer, should you so desire. I'm just going to have a little bit of fly around here. This is a nice unit to fly, guys. I have done a review on this, a couple of them, and I have spoken about how pleasant it is to rip around out of the box. So let's go for our distance. This was pretty much how far I got before, which isn't all that far, but I am taking the trees into consideration. How far I got before we broke up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some height, which is again exactly what I did before. I can see myself over here somewhere. Where am I? Okay, there I am there. So let's see if we can better our performance with the Foxeer Echo, which I'm thinking we will. So nice and slow and steady. I was about here and I was getting quite a bit of breakup before, so let's see how far we can push it. So straight away I'm going to say that is busted. This little Foxeer Echo is a cracker. That is really good. I have gone a flaming long way, guys. I am right over there. I'm impressed. Okay, yeah, you guys are thinking of perhaps getting another antenna, this is probably the one for you. This is really good. And where's that car? It's just there. Make sure it goes away, which I think it will. I'm going to have another little push, guys, because it'll break up now. There wasn't before, but let's just go back over here, line of sight, head up. Stay away from those trees in case we drop. And I have never flown this far before from this location, which is renowned for a bit of breakup. I'm not going any further. I'm more than happy with that, guys. I am way over there, and this little analog system is absolutely fabulous. Okay, let's race home. Crikey, I'm really impressed. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. And there we are, just there. It's always good to look at the same area where you are flying your drone. And if you're wondering if that's a phone tower just there, yes it is. So I do like to stay well away from that. Let's just go for a bit of a height test, which is nice and safe to do here. Have a look around. If it drops, it should just drop straight in front of me, and up we go. Climbing, 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 looking really good. I'm somewhere up there. I think that'll do us. What do you think, guys? Thumbs up, thumbs down, drop me a comment. But I think that's pretty much fabulous. I don't want to go, I do want to go over there, but I don't, because that tower's no good. Now that we've done that, I'm really keen to see exactly how far the Flywoo Explorer is going to take us. This is a 300 milliwatt VTX on this one, so and the flow, I believe, is a 400 VTX. Again, guys, for an analog system, yeah, I think this is an absolute cracker. Lots of fun, low level, reasonably cheap entry into the long range game. Certainly not as long range as your DJI, I realise that, but if you're on a budget and you want to go a little bit further than your standard 100-200 metres and you're just running analog, this is absolutely fabulous. And there's another car coming. I would really love to go explore around that tower, but I am not going to. Last time I flew it, I flew out of the sky and snapped my Osmo action mount, which wasn't cool. Okay, probably fairly low on power. We'll finish off with a line of sight and have a quick sum up. Pretty decent, guys, hell yeah. Around 7-minute flight time with the 854S. And like I said, guys, entry level, long range unit, TBS, can't go wrong, folks. Nice and fun. That should be the battery depleted. It's a big thumbs up for me, guys. That went a hell of a long way, and you'll have seen by now exactly how far, which is pretty good, because normally I don't get far here because of the trees, so I'm really impressed with that. See you next time. Smash that thumbs up. I'll have the Flywoo Explorer doing exactly the same run, so you can have a look and see how that performs with the same setup compared to the Shadow Fiend. So I'm pretty impressed. Thanks for stopping by, guys. See you again real soon. Take it easy. Bye for now.